You just accepted a role in Phoenix, and now comes the question that will determine whether your family loves the move or resents it. Where are we going to live? Not which house, where, which community, which zip code. Because here's what nobody tells you when you're in the middle of a job transition. The wrong neighborhood just doesn't make your commute harder. It puts your spouse in the wrong zip code for their career. It puts your kids in the wrong school district. It makes every weekend feel like you're making the best of a bad situation. And the right one means your whole family lands and says, this is exactly right. I'm Renee the Realtor, a real estate advisor specializing in executive relocation in the West Valley of Phoenix. If you're relocating to Phoenix for a new role, then you need my executive relocation guide, where you'll discover useful information about commuting in Phoenix, school district rankings, and communities that consistently fit executive profiles. Just click the link in the description to get your copy. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you the local intelligence that normally takes 6 months of living here to earn. We're going to decode the 5 best golf communities in the West Valley, what each one is really like and who it's built for, and which executive profile each one actually fits. Commute times, school ratings, lifestyle, all of it. So you can make the call with confidence before you land in Phoenix. Let's jump into it. Before I walk you through each community, I want to give you the framework I use with every executive relocation client, because when you're making this decision from another state with a compressed timeline and a family depending on you, you can't afford to just tour homes. You need to match a community to a life. There are 3 variables that determine everything. Number 1, commute. Where is your office? TSMC in North Phoenix, the Deer Valley Corporate Corridor, downtown Phoenix. That answer eliminates some communities immediately. Number 2, schools. Do you have children, elementary, middle, or high school? I tell you the great school ratings and which communities have charter school access right in the neighborhood. And number 3, lifestyle. Are you looking for a tight-knit, walkable community, an established, quiet neighborhood with mature landscaping, or brand new resort-style living? When those 3 align, the decision makes itself. All right, so let's break down each community. Community number 1, Blackstone at Vistancia in Peoria. Now, if you're the executive who values privacy above everything else, this is your community. Blackstone is a guard-gated enclave inside the larger Vistancia master plan, which covers 7,000 acres. The golf course is a Jim Ang championship design, elevated terrain, commanding views of the Sonoran Desert. The Blackstone Country Club has exceptional dining, resort-style pools, and fitness facilities that you'd expect at a 5-star hotel. The homes here are custom. That matters if you're coming from a market where you're used to a certain standard of craftsmanship and size. Now, shopping and dining, you've got Arrowhead Town Center close by, the P83 Entertainment District, and restaurants like Bourbon and Bones and Arrowhead Grill. Lake Pleasant for outdoor recreation, like Lake Pleasant Regional Park is right there. You got boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, and fishing. Regarding schools, this is a strong one. Basis Peoria scores a 10 out of 10 on great schools. Great Hearts Glendale Prep comes in at 8 out of 10. Both are known for rigorous academics. If educational performance is a non-negotiable for your family, Blackstone delivers. As far as the commute, if you're headed to TSMC in North Phoenix, you're looking at about 20 to 25 minutes via the Loop 303. Deer Valley Corporate Hub, 25 to 30 minutes. Downtown Phoenix is the outlier at 45 to 55 minutes. So if you're in a downtown anchored role, factor that in. Bottom line on Blackstone, you got privacy, prestige, custom homes, strong schools, best commute fit for North Phoenix and Deer Valley corridors. Community number 2, Verrado and Buckeye. Now, Verrado is unlike any other community in the West Valley, and honestly, unlike most communities in Phoenix. It was built around a main street. There's real shops, real restaurants, there's walkability. It really gives a sense of strong community, and that matters, especially if you are relocating a family from the Midwest or the East Coast, where community and walkability were a given. There's 2 championship golf courses, that's Founders and Victory. Dining at the Vic with panoramic mountain views. There's V's Tap Room. Over 70 parks within the community, and if your family loves outdoor adventure, White Tank Mountain Regional Park and Skyline Regional Park are literally minutes away, where you find hiking and biking trails. The Verrado Highlands neighborhood is where you'll find the luxury lots, elevated terrain, and the best views. There are also custom lots available in Verrado. Now, as far as schools are concerned, there's Verrado Elementary, Middle, and High School. They all perform pretty well. The Odyssey Institute, which is south of the community, offers an international baccalaureate program. Great Hearts Trivium Prep is a short drive in Goodyear. There's a solid educational ecosystem. The commute, downtown Phoenix, 35 to 45 minutes via the I-10. North Phoenix and Deer Valley, about 45 to 55 minutes via the Loop 303. Verrado does sit a little further west, so this one rewards you on lifestyle and penalizes slightly on commute to North Corridor jobs. Now, the right fit for Verrado, the executive whose family comes first, who wants a community that feels like home from day one, and whose office is downtown or in the I-10 corridor. Okay, community number 3, Sterling Grove in Surprise. If you want brand new, Sterling Grove is it. This is the newest luxury addition to the West Valley, a Toll Brothers development with a Nicholas design golf course. Everything here is modern. The architecture, the amenities, the infrastructure. The Sterling Grove Golf and Country Club, that is a destination in itself. Copper and Rye is their signature restaurant, and it's genuinely excellent. Flora Spa, extensive pool facilities, the kind of resort lifestyle where you feel like you're on a vacation every weekend. The Prasada retail corridor right next door is one of the fastest growing retail centers in the West Valley. Now, as far as schools are concerned, there's Paradise Honors and Legacy Traditional. They both score well and are nearby. These are strong charter options. The commute, TSMC, 25 to 30 minutes via the Loop 303. Deer Valley Corporate Hubs, 30 to 35 minutes. Downtown Phoenix, 45 to 55 minutes. Sterling Grove is the call for those executives who want everything new, resort level amenities, and a strong commute to the North Phoenix and Deer Valley corridors. All right, community number 4, the Wigwam in Litchfield Park. This one has a different energy than the others. Litchfield Park is one of the only historic incorporated cities in the West Valley. Mature trees, larger lots, established neighborhoods. There are no cookie cutter builds here. If you're coming from a city like Atlanta or Charlotte, where you were in an established enclave with character, Litchfield Park will feel familiar. The Wigwam Resort anchors this community, and it's legendary. 3 18-hole championship golf courses, Litchfield's restaurants for fine dining, there's Red's Bar and Grill, resort pools, spa. This is a lifestyle that needs no explaining. Schools, Litchfield Elementary and Millennium High School are strong public options. Great Hearts Trivium Prep is easily accessible. If you're looking for that balance of solid public schools and charter access, this area covers you. Now, as far as the commute goes, this one actually is one of the best commute locations in the West Valley. Downtown Phoenix, 25 to 35 minutes. North Phoenix and Deer Valley, 35 to 45. Litchfield Park is the right fit for the executive who appreciates tradition and history. One who wants space, who values a quieter, more refined lifestyle over resort-style new builds, and who may be coming from a city with a real sense of architecture character. All right, community number 5, Estrella in Goodyear. Now, Estrella might be the most visually dramatic community in the West Valley, and it's the one people underestimate until they see it in person. The community sits against the Sierra Estrella Mountains. There are 2 lakes in the community. The Golf Club of Estrella is a Nicholas design golf course, and the terrain here is unlike anything else in the valley. There are high-end custom home neighborhoods within Estrella where you can find a property that genuinely feels like a retreat. You'll find 2 resident clubs in Estrella, Star Point and Presidio, fitness centers, resort-style pools, social events, a dedicated yacht club for the lakes. The lifestyle infrastructure here is exceptional. Now, schools, Estrella Mountain Elementary, Great Hearts Trivium Prep, and Basis Goodyear are all solid options with strong reputations. All right, the commute. This is the honest trade-off with Estrella. Downtown Phoenix runs 40 to 50 minutes. North Phoenix and Deer Valley, 50 to 60 minutes. If your office is in the North Phoenix or Deer Valley corridor specifically, the commute is one variable to weigh carefully. But if you're in a role with flexibility or your partner's office is closer to the I-10 that is, Estrella rewards the trade-off with a lifestyle that's genuinely hard to replicate. All right, let me give you the shortcut. Now, if your office is TSMC or Deer Valley and privacy and prestige matter most, Blackstone at Vistancia. If your family wants walkability and community culture and your office is downtown or the I-10 corridor, Verrado. If you want brand new everything and a strong North Corridor commute, Sterling Grove. If you're coming from an established historic neighborhood and want that same character here, Litchfield Park and the Wigwam. If you want a dramatic setting, a retreat-like lifestyle, and your commute or role allows for it, Estrella. And that's exactly how I actually match clients to communities, because here's what I've learned working with executives who are relocating. The house is almost never the hard part. The hard part is knowing which 10 zip codes in a city of 5 million actually fit your life and not having 6 months to figure it out. That's exactly what I compress for you. If you're relocating to Phoenix or even just seriously evaluating it, I offer a free relocation strategy consultation. It's not a home tour. It's not a sales call. It's a 45-minute strategy session where we map your commute, your school requirements, your lifestyle priorities. And I tell you exactly which 2 or 3 communities in the West Valley actually fit your situation. Most of my clients leave that call knowing exactly where they want to live before they ever set foot in Phoenix. The link to schedule that is in the description below. It takes about 90 seconds to book, if that. I work with executives on tight timelines, so I keep availability open. And if this video was useful, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I put out content specifically for executives navigating this relocation, commute analysis, school district breakdowns, and market intelligence. None of the generic stuff. I'm Renee the Realtor. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.